Mansions, penthouses, yachts, private jets. That was the lifestyle of Sam Bankman-Fried, once hailed as the crypto king. But here's the twist. All of it was built on lies, fraud, and billions stolen from everyday people like you and me. So how did a nerdy kid from Stanford end up as the mastermind of one of the biggest financial crimes in history? Stick around, because this story has everything. Wealth, betrayal, celebrity endorsements, and a fall from grace so hard it shook the entire crypto industry. Who is Sam Bankman-Fried? Sam Bankman-Fried, also known as SBF, was born in 1992 in California. His parents weren't just ordinary parents, they were both professors at Stanford Law School. He grew up in a house filled with books, debates, and high expectations. From an early age, Sam was different. He wasn't athletic or social, but he was a genius with numbers. He loved solving puzzles, logic games, and math problems. That passion led him to MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he studied physics and math. After graduating in 2014, he went on to work at Jane Street Capital, one of Wall Street's top trading firms. At Jane Street, Sam learned the art of arbitrage trading, making money off price differences between markets. It was here that he built the skills and confidence to step into the world of crypto. In 2017, Sam co-founded Alameda Research, a crypto trading firm. One of their first big wins was the Japan arbitrage. At the time, Bitcoin was selling for up to 30% more in Japan than in the US. Sam and his team exploited this, buying Bitcoin cheap in the US and selling it high in Japan. They made tens of millions of dollars in weeks. This was the start of Sam's empire, and it gave him the confidence to take an even bigger leap. In 2019, Sam launched FTX, a cryptocurrency exchange headquartered in the Bahamas. The company exploded in popularity. Traders loved its advanced features, and the Bahamas' light-touch regulations allowed FTX to grow at lightning speed. By 2021, FTX was valued at $32 billion. Sam himself was worth more than $20 billion, making him one of the richest men in crypto. He wasn't just building a company, he was building a brand. Forbes put him on the 30 under 30 list. He rubbed shoulders with celebrities. He donated millions to political campaigns. FTX even signed celebrity partnerships with Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal, and major sports teams. They even bought the naming rights to the Miami Heat Arena, rebranding it as FTX Arena. Sam positioned himself as crypto's savior, a nerdy, humble guy living in t-shirts and shorts who just wanted to give away his fortune to charity. At least, that's what he wanted you to believe. Behind the scenes, Sam was running a massive scam. Through secret backdoors in FTX's code, he transferred billions of customer funds to Alameda Research. Customers thought their deposits were safe, but Sam was gambling with them, using their money for high-risk trades, luxury real estate, political donations, and his own personal lifestyle. This wasn't just bad accounting, it was outright fraud. Estimates suggest between $8 and $10 billion vanished. For someone who claimed he just wanted to give all his money to charity, Sam sure lived large. $222 million on luxury real estate in the Bahamas. A $30 million penthouse at Albany Resort, where Sam and his inner circle lived like royalty. A $16.4 million vacation home purchased for his parents. $72 million spent on 7 condos for executives. Over $2 billion siphoned directly to himself and close allies. The irony? He presented himself to the media as a frugal nerd who slept on beanbags at the office. But in reality, he was living the life of a billionaire playboy, just with other people's money. In November 2022, everything came crashing down. A CoinDesk investigation revealed that Alameda's balance sheet was heavily propped up with FTX's own token, FTT, not real liquid assets. This sparked fear across the crypto world. Then, rival exchange Binance announced they were dumping all of their FTT holdings. It was a death blow. Customers rushed to withdraw their money, but FTX couldn't pay them back. Billions were gone. On November 11, 2022, FTX filed for bankruptcy, and Sam resigned as CEO. Overnight, the crypto genius became crypto's biggest villain. In December 2022, Sam was arrested in the Bahamas and extradited to the US. His trial began in 2023, and it was a circus. Former friends and executives from FTX and Alameda testified against him. The evidence was overwhelming. Wire fraud, securities fraud, commodities fraud, money laundering. In November 2023, Sam was found guilty on all 7 counts. On March 28, 2024, he was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison and ordered to forfeit $11 billion in assets. While awaiting trial, Sam was held at MDC Brooklyn, a detention center in New York, the same prison where music mogul Diddy was briefly held. 2 very different celebrities, both facing serious charges, crossing paths in the same federal facility. He is currently serving time at FCI Mendota, a low-security prison in California. His days of penthouses and private jets are over. Sam Bankman-Fried's story is more than just one man's greed. It destroyed the trust of millions in the crypto industry. Thousands of ordinary people lost their life savings. Celebrities like Tom Brady, Steph Curry, and Shaq, who promoted FTX, were sued by angry investors. Politicians scrambled to distance themselves from the donations Sam had given them, and the entire crypto industry suffered a reputational hit that it still hasn't recovered from. Sam's story is a modern cautionary tale. He went from being the golden boy of crypto to serving 25 years in prison. It proves 2 things. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Greed and arrogance can destroy even the smartest person. Sam thought he could cheat the system, that he was too smart to get caught. But in the end, greed caught up with him. From Forbes covers to prison walls, Sam Bankman-Fried's rise and fall is one of the most dramatic in financial history. His story is a reminder. In finance, in crypto, in life, transparency and honesty will always outlast greed and lies.